He apologized to the officer. So Robin and I moved back east in 1990 and got a house in Bethel. My father was still in the city and would come up very often on the weekends to help us out with his horticultural and botanical and arborist, well maybe not arborist skills, but his skills and love of plants and all that. We still have plants that he gave us from his apartment in New York City that are still growing beautifully today. And so he'd take the train up a lot. That's where the Papa Choo Choo came. And then a couple years later, we found ourselves developing, starting our own quasi-business, Lucas and Sons Landscaping. And we had a huge, this was just a weekend kind of project, or maybe it's just a figment of our imagination, but we had a huge tulip poplar tree that Hurricane Bob knocked over and destroyed our deck, and they came and cut it up into sections, and so I think to save a few bucks, we said, oh, leave the big sections. I mean, we were talking huge sections of stumps. Leave them, we'll take care of them. And we lived about an acre of woods and went down to a house way below us on a steep cliff. And so I remember rolling these huge logs down just to get them off of our area and hoping that a tree would stop them before they went through this house. And I don't know what we were thinking, actually, of the time. I don't think we were exactly licensed this business of ours. And one log in particular, a huge stump, just kept going and going. We kept seeing these like small trees fall and fall and fall, going down towards our neighbor, and we're like praying, oh my God, it could just go right through the house. And it finally stopped. So that was a job well done. Like all of our work was top shelf. And when we bought the house, there was no lawn. So we hired this amateur to come in, this young guy. It was really his first job. He came in with hundreds of yards of dirt. He basically built us a yard. He built us a yard. He leveled it all out. He took him about a week to play around with all the dirt and with his little backhoe. And he finally finished it, graded everything, put seed on it, and went and left. And it started to rain that night. And it rained for 5 days in a row. Torrential rains. And on the 5th day, our neighbor, the same one who avoided the tree stumps crashing through their house, came up on the 5th day and said, your dirt has buried my house. And I looked out, and we had lost about a third of our dirt because this amateur, wasn't Lucas and Sons, not our responsibility. He had not put up a silt fence. And so it just washed a third of thousands of yards of dirt, washed down the hill and buried this guy's house. So our guy, it was his fault because he didn't put up a silt fence. So he had to come back with his pickup truck and make run after run after run. He'd go around, drive down to this guy's house, shovel, put in, go up, back. I mean, it was a nightmare for this kid. This was really his first big job. And he needed a lot of help. So he called in Lucas and Sons to help me. The only problem was I had torn my calf muscle and was on crutches. So we enlisted, Lucas and Sons, so it's a 3-generational business at the time. So we enlisted the help of my oldest son, Billy. So it was still a Lucas and Sons production. And we helped this guy patch up these huge caverns of dirt with what he had gotten from the guy's house. And it was just a nightmare. So I actually have a little clip now. I don't know if you guys in the back want to just kind of stand up or something, but I want to show this little clip of some of the quality work that Lucas and Sons did, helping this guy do it. Not quite yet. So what you'll see is, again, I'm filming because I'm on crutches, thank God. And you'll see Billy helping out. You'll see Robin, and you'll see the patriarch of Lucas and Sons, Bill, kind of supervising and working this out. So it's about a minute of our home videos, which I dug up last night. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the quality workman effort of Lucas and Sons Landscaping.
Get it, Joe. Okay. No, this is good. Can everyone see all right?
So make sure the sound.
Turn the sound way up.
Flower What was that?
There he is. Look at that. Manhandling that bad boy. There's Robin. Major project. Huge erosion.